Hello everyone, and in today's video we're going to be seeing what would happen if Mexico made an empire. What they will do first is of course declare war on both Guatemala and Belize due to them being having a much bigger population. They will swiftly push down into Guatemala, splitting the nation in half, capturing the half that does not have Belize and moving on to the eastern coast. They then swiftly push up, realize they can push down from here, obliterate Belize and also the rest of Guatemala. They then annex the entirety of both nations. Now, they need some time to recover, make sure no revolts happen, then declare war on El Salvador. They move down, pushing down and stop. They are having difficulties. They have a navy though, so they invade from the south and rush the El Salvadorian army. Now they will prepare their war against Honduras. Now they are prepared and they declare war on Honduras. This too is Honduras. Now they begin pushing down, capturing the west coast, then the east coast. They are stopped here by the Honduran army, and then begin pushing further in from everywhere else. Even get a small encirclement. Now it's time to do their favorite strategy again. Surprise! Naval invasion. They move in, then they're stopped, and they push through, circle these, they run away to Nicaragua. So they occupy the rest of Honduras before annexing the entire country. It's just a few troops, nothing's gonna happen. Declare war on Nicaragua. They need to finish off the rest of the Honduran troops quickly. They move in here and naval invade here. They then naval invade here. They got their boats in somehow. They won't get them out. They push up and connect here in the west, then push down up here in the east, just so that they distract them. Unoccupied land is now occupied. Nicaragua has no ways to escape other than air, but they don't have time for that. They are fully occupied. Another nation down for the count. Newly proclaimed Mexican Empire has claimed to own Costa Rica and Panama. Costa Rica says no, so does Panama. Mexico declares war on both. Now, Costa Rica very quickly gets pushed back further and even further and furthermore. They get into Panama. Their military. I apologize for that, my headset turned off. Their military is prepared. They are fighting for their lives along this line. But naval invasion later, they are now fighting again for their life on both sides, which it doesn't work like that. They quickly are defeated, and now they cross the Panama Canal by this island. They don't want to enter this area, and Panama surrenders. Now This was pretty genius of the Mexicans. Simply just occupy all the viable land that they actually were able to. Now they turn their eyes towards the Caribbean. They declare war on Jamaica, on Cuba, and even on Haiti. And the Dominican Republic joins in. Now they make landfall in Jamaica and swiftly occupy them. They then make landfall in Haiti, swiftly get stopped. Cuban forces have already arrived to help. They land on Cuba, now on their mainland. They are stopped once more, and then once more. This time they manage to push far enough to even split up Cuba. They manage to even occupy this end of the island, but they're stopped. So they invade Haiti again, surround these armies, move into the Dominican Republic, and swiftly occupy both Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Now only Cuba is left standing. Swift naval invasion here destroys the majority of their army, and rest is history. Now, Mexico will the right thing and occupy all or integrate all occupied lands. Mexico has gotten quite large now, but are they strong enough to declare war on the United States? Not right now, but a few years later, they are. They will swiftly take Puerto Rico, just like this. United States were not ready for this, so they move up into California, capture quite some land here, but then they remember Texas. They need to capture Texan coast, and for no other reason than to get Texas. Then move in here. This is, if I am correct, Louisiana. What happened here? I apologize for my mistake. I do not understand how that has happened. That's aside the point. They continue pushing further in, all, all along the coast to the Gulf of Mexico. Then they touch down in southern Florida, swiftly make their way up. It's almost like there is no American military. Where are they? What are they going to do? How will they stop this menace occupying American South? The Mexico continues pushing up, capturing vast amounts of Texas, even going so far as to invade New Mexico, the newer and cooler Mexico. This has everyone flabbergasted. They can't do anything, and the United States has to get a treaty out. They offer them Florida, this much of Florida, in fact. It's not enough. They even give up this much along with this. How will this look? Will this be okay? Or will this look horrible? Only time will tell. Now the United States are officially out of the war. They do not want to be in a war where they do not have the plot armor. So Mexico managed to make themselves back into an empire, though not as great as before. It is as great as they can make it for now. Now I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.